year.
First pitch swinging, line drive, he's done it. John Means has no-hit the Mariners. They go! Brown fakes, dishes, Kyrie going for the 50-piece. Irving has 50!
Pressure from the Steelers. Mayfield in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Who else but TJ Watt?
First downs on this drive. Heineke ends on McLaurin, touchdown.
Torres drives that ball center field, hit deep, going back near the wall. Wilkerson, maybe, nope, goodbye, home run. Get him out of there. Don't throw to him.
I never seen anything like
Put
it.
up four fingers.
I've never seen anything like it.
He is just tearing the Orioles apart.
Jonathan Taylor, goodbye, touchdown, Indy, as he crossed the tape at the goal line. 78 yards.
And here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sports Department Podcast. I'm Stephen Clark with Justin Valentovic and Jesse Norman, and us three fine gentlemen are here to now break down, preview, predict, whatever you want to call it, WrestleMania 38, I think.
It's so funny that they take the number out of the logo, but now they start referencing the number at the same time.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
It is 38.
Wow, we're almost at 40. That's crazy.
Man, 10 years since you were at 30 then.
Yeah, and then 5 years since I was at 35. Math.
Look at that.
WrestleMania 38, 2 nights again, the most stupendous WrestleMania of all time.
Stupendous.
And like I said, we're gonna predict it. And before we get to that, though, fellas, how you doing on this fine Thursday evening?
Better than Jesse. So MLB is coming out soon, so I'm ready and jazzed up to play that.
Been counting down the minutes.
I have all day. It's been a rough, long day for me.
I know he had to go for a walk to do something today.
To kill
called
time
me on his walk. Yeah.
How are the Nets, Jesse?
Hey man, still in the play-in, you know. I mean, better than the Wizzies.
Hey man, we got pink jerseys. That's all that matters.
Had pink jerseys.
Warren, not a fan of those.
I knew it. I know he's very old.
Not a fan. Oh, he's very old. Yeah. Wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, we predicted NXT. That's up on YouTube right now. Look at that. Now we're doing this one, which, you know, night one's the same day as NXT TakeOver, which we said in the last podcast.
Stupid.
It's a big clutter. It's a big clutter of wrestling, from the Hall of Fame to SmackDown to WrestleMania night 1, night 2. But this first half of it's all going to be one podcast. This first half of the podcast is WrestleMania night 1 on Saturday, and obviously second half will be night 2 on Sunday. So, I mean, I don't have to go into the score really. Score didn't change. It's still 5
yeah. No, we're
1,
still updating.
5-1-0 as of right now. Let's get into it, and we're going to start off right off the bat. SmackDown Women's Championship match. We have Charlotte Flair versus the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Ronda Rousey. And
who's starting?
I'll go first.
You're starting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll start.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
champ goes first, baby. This is tough. I mean, we said it on multiple podcasts before. It's hard to bet against Charlotte. But would they really continue this feud since literally right after WrestleMania if they're not gonna change the title?
It's WrestleMania Backlash then.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, Charlotte might win it back and just add to another one. But if that doesn't give away my answer, I'm going with Ronda Rousey. I'm going with Ronda Rousey here.
Me too.
I'm gonna go with Charlotte because I think she then wins it at Backlash because they're gonna continue this.
Yeah,
I think Ronda wins it at Mania, and then Charlotte will win it back at Backlash, and then that's probably Ronda going away again.
What a
I
waste!
agree. I agree.
What a waste!
I don't think Ronda's coming back for anything like more than a month or
Do you
two.
think she's getting a Brock schedule?
Probably
Not even. I think she's literally going to be gone.
This was
Like,
just to
I
make
think this is
the
her
final year,
last
the
thing.
final year of the contract, basically.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she.
I'm still going.
her
I'm still
time
going with
last time.
Ronda though. I'm not changing.
Ronda. You said
Yeah,
Charlotte.
Wait, no, you went
I
with
said
Charlotte.
Then Charlotte. Yep, going with her. Man,
Then Charlotte.
early
You
onset
know-
stupidity.
Dude's mind is just set on MLB right
Dude,
now.
I really am.
All right, so a little mix-up matchup there, whatever. Let's get into the next one, which is Raw Women's Champion. Both women's championship matches on this card. Makes no sense.
That's the structuring of both of this show as a
Bad.
whole is brutal.
Yeah. Though we have Becky Lynch defending her Raw Women's Championship against Bianca Belair. Jesse, who are you taking and why?
Bianca.
Yeah.
Gotta get a win back.
Yeah.
Should get a win back.
I think so too.
What does another WrestleMania win do for Becky?
And plus then Becky can take a little bit of time off, be with her kid, and kind of come and go as she pleases at that
She
point.
probably hates her kid. Her and Seth never take time off, dude.
Yeah, the kids backstage all the time, apparently.
Yeah, they take it on the road with them.
Trailer.
They take it on the road?
Yeah.
That's so funny. You know what? Becky probably
It's like a little dog.
Becky and Seth could probably afford their own plane if they wanted to.
They easily could.
Yeah, both their
I
salaries.
would get a tour bus, honestly. That make it just easier.
I think they do have a bus. Yeah.
That would not shock me.
No, I'm also going with Bianca. It just makes sense, Had that storyline. This storyline's been kind of going since SummerSlam when Becky came back and beat Bianca in 30 seconds and sent the internet into a frenzy. I think, they kind of evolved into like the whole hair thing of, Bianca whipping Becky with her own hair, and then
she tried cutting it off on.
And then exactly. Becky tried to cut
Raw.
off
Becky has a mullet.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She does.
She looks like the lead singer from Paramore. You don't know who that is, Clark, so it doesn't matter.
I know Paramore. I don't know what they look like though. They all look the same.
Yeah.
They all sound the same too.
Paramore has a woman singing.
Same thing.
Are they white?
Yeah, I don't see gender, Justin. I don't know about you discriminating gender right now. But,
True.
I don't see gender. Now Bianca, it makes perfect sense. And if they don't do it, they're idiots. But I can whatever. This next one isn't a match, but it's a good talking point at least, and it's supposed to be the main event.
This is going to be a disappointing way to end the show.
I won't be disappointed if Austin comes out in ring gear.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he comes out,
Austin's going to come out. He's going to stun him. He's going to drink some beers.
Clark and I were talking about it off this. It's going to be similar to what happened with The Rock coming back and fighting, air quote, the Wyatt family, where he just came out, rock bottomed Rowan, got a pin, and called it a day. It'll be probably similar to that, because if they end on anything that's not technically a match, that's a horrible way to end a WrestleMania then. So I think there will be a count at some point.
So do you think he pinned? Yeah, you think he pinned him?
I think he's going to get an actual pin over Owens, because I think Owens will probably push him to having a match, and then they'll agree to it, and it'll be a stunner 1, 2, 3, and Austin wins.
I just want Austin out in his little black underwear. That's all I want. I want to see Austin in his underwear.
His flabby legs now.
That's it. I mean, that'd
He's
be
probably
awesome
in good
to
shape
see.
still, right?
Probably, yeah.
I
think that'd
would
be
definitely imagine so.
I think that'd be great if he's in ring.
I got my Broken Skull IPA for the weekend. I'm ready to go.
I know he's
it's
ready.
Expensive, Clark. It was like $17 after
for 4
tax.
cans. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. I know.
Wow, are you even gonna get drunk off that?
They're 6.5% alcohol
they
per
hit
volume.
Nice. If you have like 2, they hit nice.
Yeah. It's a pint per can is what it equates out to. It says they didn't give me an ounce thing on the cans.
16 ounce. That's 16.
That's 16. Yeah.
So that's a good amount.
No, I'll be happy it's Stone Cold in ring gear, and they're gonna do this now with like this is gonna be the shortest WrestleMania main event of all time. Probably that's gonna be the thing they hold against Owens.
And your boy's taking the pin.
Hey, he's in the main event of WrestleMania. I can't complain. But that's not a match to predict. So
all because he made fun of Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. No, they don't. All right, next one. We got Rey and Dominic Mysterio versus Justin's favorite, Logan Paul and The Miz. So, Justin, since Logan Paul's your favorite, you can predict this match first.
See,
Justin is a super fan of Logan Paul.
It's gonna be.
What's the name of his thing? Falcons or whatever? I don't know. His group, his logo. I don't know.
See, my logic behind this is celebrities never lose at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So even though they're technically the heels, it's going to be Miz and Paul to win, which pains me to say.
100%.
The kids would rather see Logan Paul win.
Yeah.
Than see him lose. So
and
he's also going to stay around.
I'm also just kind of tired of the Mysterios. Like
you guys are both going with Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan Paul and
celebrities don't lose.
Heel celebrities,
I think,
on the other hand,
I
don't
think,
see often.
But when have we had a heel celebrity
I think Logan
match?
Paul's going to stick around for WrestleMania Backlash.
Maybe get a little one-on-one ski in there.
I can see it.
Maybe. Logan Paul versus Dominic.
No,
wasn't the Miz in the celebrity match last year?
Yeah,
Bad
Bad
Bunny?
Bunny.
He's always in the celebrity match.
Oh, he's WWE celebrity.
That is also true.
He's true. The star of Marine 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
I disagree. I'm going.
You're going the
with
Mysterios?
I'm going Mysterios
Crispy.
because the whole storyline going into this
no.
was Logan taking Ray's mask, and kind of like Ray kind of got to get his revenge at WrestleMania. I feel they're not going to leave the story with Logan winning over Ray after taking his mask a couple of weeks.
See,
ago
I
on
could
Raw.
see them winning at Mania and then getting their comeuppance come backlash. Then they run this back in a
could.
singles match. Honestly, I could see it being either Dominic versus Paul or Ray versus Logan at that point.
It could.
God,
but-
I wish Dominic would turn on Ray. I would give anything for him to turn on Ray in this match.
Justin loves Dominic too.
Be like, screw you, Dad. I want a mask. I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
want a
one.
mask.
Yeah, I don't need you to give me it.
Dominic's getting an action figure, but not of him as an adult, as a child instead.
As a child.
As a child.
That's awesome. I need to get that.
You think that's a direct
the
response to
blonde hair.
-1 getting an action figure?
Nah,
So was
this
his
has been
hair-
in the works? No.
Was his hair just
It's
blonde,
blonde.
then, and
Yes.
then it got darker?
Oh
as
no,
he
that
got
was
older,
dyed. That
or
was
was
dyed.
dyed when he
That
was
was
younger.
frosted
Gotcha.
tip. That was
Yeah.
very 2000
Frosted tips. Wow, he was like a
Yeah.
7-year-old.
That's what Jesse got.
Frosted tips. No, I'm just naturally blonde.
No, I'm gonna go with the Mysterios.
Okay.
Whatever. Going out in a
Boo.
risk here. Let's get to the next match. Jesus Christ. I don't know why this is on
The
Mania.
lows. Okay, so because there's no kickoff show, I don't think match wise, right? They're not
Probably
gonna-
not. 'cause
No,
there's 2 days
That's
of it.
that's why there's
Takeover
so
and then-
many fillers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we were
and-
like we didn't talk about.
Well,
this
they
in, like,
already
the
even
whole-
pushed the Intercontinental belt to the SmackDown.
to WrestleMania SmackDown.
and we didn't talk about this in
yeah.
like the open, but it's like the highs of this Mania can be really good, but the
Very.
floor can be really, really bad.
lower than the Ultimate Warrior right now. And anyways, we have Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus and Ridge Holland. What a WrestleMania match. This is supposed to be probably
A
a
3
New
on
Day
3.
reunion, which would have been great to see a New Day reunion versus Sheamus, Ridge, and Butch.
But
Peaky Blinders, baby.
Back to me.
Did you guys see Xavier Woods got King dropped from his name on WWE.com?
Did he?
Yep.
oh, it's gone.
They
They're never
barely
going to
had-
reference it again.
They made him
Yep.
barely made him. Oh, that's he got hurt.
Yep.
I mean, he got hurt, but still. I don't know. I'm going with Sheamus and Ridge just because.
Yeah, if Big E was here,
They
I think
need
I think the New Day would get the win, but because his neck is snapped, it's gonna be Sheamus and
I
win
could
it.
also see Biggie come out in a neck brace and kind of like
That would be-
Yeah,
that would
that's
be-
what I'm going with.
That would
New
be
Day
cool.
I'm
That
going New Day.
the crowd would
That's
fucking
what's going to happen.
go nuts for that
They
too.
would.
Can he?
And I
Can
think
he, even
that's
f-
the right
can he
move.
fly though? Like, legitimately, like, can he get down there on the neck
He's in
brace?
Florida. He can drive.
He can get a bus. I mean, WWE would probably send like a
Bus.
bus or something for him
Yeah.
if they really wanted him down there, and he would want to be down there too.
Yeah.
But I still think Sheamus and Ridge are
Give
gonna
me
win.
New
Yeah.
Day.
you're going New Day. All right. Justin, Sheamus, and Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is a toss up too. It doesn't really matter. This match. It's stupid, anyways.
In the scoring, it does.
It does.
Butch.
And all right, let's continue. Actually, I'm gonna skip the next one and we'll go to the next two because the next two are irrelevant. The last two are irrelevant.
Yeah, they're brutal.
So we have Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin.
It's gonna be
Drew
Drew.
McIntyre.
Drew.
I think we're Drew all around. All right, no
Yep.
need to
Yep.
spend time on this.
No, I
Tap
don't
on
want
it.
to talk about it.
Nope, because this feud has been going on too long. And
It's been going on since like SummerSlam, right?
Yep. And we've already talked about it too much.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, and then we have the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match: the Usos versus Nakamura and Rick Boogs.
Usos.
Usos.
I don't think they lose their belts until Roman loses his.
I think
Or
it's
they'll
time.
lose them like, I think they'll
Leading
lose them
into
like
it.
maybe a week or two before. I don't think Nakamura and Boogs are the right
No.
guys. to
And I know there's
lose
a
it
lack
to.
of tag teams, but I'm kind of getting sick of these two together.
Just retire the
Um,
tag belts at this rate.
Yeah, just get rid of them as a whole.
Literally unify the tag
unify-
belts,
yeah.
and just make tag teams go
Just-
over too.
Just
at
make
this
everything
point.
but the mid card belts bounce around. That's what they're going to with the titles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally just unify the tag belts again.
yeah, I got the Usos here too. And let's talk about the last thing. It's not really a match to predict, but more of a talking point again, which is Seth Rollins versus Mr. McMahon's hand-picked opponent for WrestleMania. And it's kind of obvious at this point, if you're on wrestling Twitter and following the dirt sheets, that it's more than likely gonna be Cody Rhodes, which if I would have said
Stardust.
this about, that would be if he comes out in the face paint, it'd be hilarious. But if I would have said this
If they make a
year ago,
keep
I
going.
wouldn't believe it. I straight up wouldn't believe it. Like, no, even 6 months ago, like I wouldn't believe myself saying that.
They should have
Cody-
saved the streak for this moment.
But Taker streak.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I hope if it's Cody, it's the AEW presentation. Big pyro,
the music, the
theme
word,
song, the attire,
the
I
knockoff
want
Ric
the
Flair
blonde
robe.
hair.
So here's something that I thought about earlier, right?
Yes.
If WWE wants to appeal to any AEW people,
Fans and wrestlers.
And by people, no, I mean wrestlers, like people on the AEW roster.
You treat them as they are over there.
They need to make Cody huge. You can't take Cody back and put him back to what he was. Nobody from AEW would ever jump ship to you.
I also don't think he would jump ship to come back as, God forbid, a Stardust.
Yeah, as anything other than
what he was.
The
Yeah,
American
yes.
Nightmare. I agree. Yeah, I mean, I could obviously see McMahon coming out, him bringing out Shane, trolling everybody. Internet gets all uptight for a good 2 minutes, and then Cody comes out, or something like that. Like I could see
like Shane gets like attacked in like the back stage area.
Yeah, I could see a
something.
troll coming or something like.
Oh, it's in their hand to fuck with people on this one,
and it's gonna get the internet and the fans. They're uptight for those 5 minutes, and
that's the thing. They're aware of those dorks, I'm sure. So this would be the perfect time to fuck with them.
Yeah,
I feel like this should open the show.
That would be great. That'd be a great
because
but everything else
I understand you want to keep people waiting.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but like I don't want this in the middle. Like you don't put Cody in like
this needs to bookend it at some point.
Second co-op like main event thing. Like you don't put Seth Rollins and Cody on before the KO show
as the piss match. Yeah, to come down.
Yeah,
and if they do have a match, I'm pretty sure Cody's gonna win.
You have to at that point. Yeah,
whoever I think we can all agree, whoever it is, even if it's not
gonna be,
Cody,
they're gonna beat Seth's not winning.
They're gonna beat Seth.
Yeah. All right, so that does it for this half of the podcast, and we'll be right back for WrestleMania Night 2. Back, and we're here to get through WrestleMania Night number 2. Honestly, probably the better night, I would say. Fully all around. I mean, the filler's not as bad as the filler before. Main event, it's the biggest main event in WrestleMania history, as they say. And let's get right to that, which is the
I think you mean the most stupendous main event.
The most stupendous winner takes all championship unification matches.
Unification of the world and universe. The world and universe will become one.
They are the champion of that. And either one of those people to be the champion.
And you know what else they're the champion of? The Yard and the Island.
Yeah, it's like in boxing.
And Wisconsin.
It's like how in boxing they have the lineal championship, where it's just like they say they have the championship. It's like how they inherit the Undertaker's Yard then for whoever wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get Roman's
the passing
Island,
of the torch.
The Yard. You also get, oh my God.
You get Suplex City.
You get Suplex City.
Probably
you get Undertaker's streak.
Probably
Roman beat Taker after the streak, and then he's just going to take the streak anyway.
You get Chris Benoit's charges.
You strip. Oh my God, Roman's going to be a UFC heavyweight champion after this Mania match, guys. That's crazy.
This is ridiculous. And and an All-American champion too.
Oh my God, Roman was always special.
I know. All right, WWE champion Brock Lesnar versus Universal champion Roman Reigns. Winner takes all. I think this is easy to predict. I'm going with the big dogs. Give me that Roman Reigns, baby.
Yep, because they want to keep that streak going of how long he's had a belt for, and this is the perfect way to keep on keeping on. You retire the worst belt probably that they've ever tried to push, and here we go.
There's a portion of me That is like,
you're quiet.
Oh, man, Brock beat the streak. Like,
Brock
it's
did
really
beat
tough.
the streak. Brock did beat the
But
streak.
I gotta stick with my tribal chief.
Of course.
I still think
I don't want him to lose the belt.
I still think whoever takes the belt off of Roman isn't in the company right now.
Or
I
it's
think-
like Braun.
I think that person might be debuting on WrestleMania Saturday. That takes
Yeah,
the belt
it's
off of
Cody
probably
might.
going to be
There's a
Cody.
chance.
Yeah.
I think Cody might be the one. I think it might have been in his contract or something.
When do you do that then? Like a SummerSlam? It has to be like a SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam. That's your SummerSlam main event. That's a great SummerSlam main event.
Considering now SummerSlam's a stadium show.
I was trying to think of something that would happen during the main event, but I'm like, the moment
really
of
can't
Roman,
see.
like the moment of Roman holding up both titles is good enough to end the show on. Like,
Yeah,
no
that's it. You don't need any
interference, no-
extra
no.
anything.
Nope,
Like
I agree.
like if it's going to be Cody, like who the next feud is going to be, save that for the day after. We don't need it now. Let Roman have his moment with both belts. They've already teased it at the MSG show, so just kind of roll with that.
Honestly, I'm fine if Roman even rolls this over to Mania next year
Oh my
and
god.
Cody wins the Rumble. I don't think you need to do it. I don't think you need to do it right away. Honestly,
Yeah, do it.
give Roman the longest reign, like by far.
Yeah.
Well, Bruno
Like,
Sammartino
the
held it for like
longest-
5.5 years.
Yeah, I mean like current generation. Like nobody is.
My
gonna
father is the
touch that
current
reign.
generation. Yeah, okay.
And last thing, do we see a Rock appearance at the end? Of
I could
Mania?
see them set something up like that where either he comes out to acknowledge
Where
him.
are they at? Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Rock
next
year's
year,
LA.
next year,
But
as
next
we all
year's
know,
LA.
is in LA.
Rock ain't coming to Texas.
Rock ain't coming. Hey, he came last time they were in Texas.
He did.
He came out with his little.
That he
blow
was the
torch thing.
host. He was
No,
the host.
no,
that
he
was
Was he not
different.
that? Was he for that one?
Yeah, he was the host.
The host is the stupidest thing.
He was not the host. He came out with a blowtorch and lit his name on fire.
It was more than a blow.
Yeah, they said he was gonna be there. If
Yeah,
they
they
had the
They
Rock,
did say he was gonna be
if
there.
Guess it's
they
jogging the
had the
memory.
Rock, you're gonna say the Rock's gonna be there because he moves tickets. There is no way you have the Rock. They planned for the Rock to be there at Survivor Series, and then he wasn't. They're
Yeah.
not getting him for Mania.
Hey, you might have had a year-long build like it was for Cena Rock #2 or Cena Rock 1, whenever it was.
I'd be okay.
I think if Rock comes
Cena
back,
Rock
what would
One.
be cool?
It was the build for one.
One.
what would
the
be
build
good
for one.
is if Rock comes out, they have a little interaction. Rock goes away for a while and comes back, wins the Rumble, and you set it up that way.
I hate to say, but that's a wasted Rumble spot. But
I
that
agree.
is a wasted.
I
Rumble
agree,
spot.
but I could see that's how it goes down.
yeah.
I like mine better of Cody winning
Of
the
course you
Rumble.
do. Of course you do.
Well, I mean, it's just better.
All right, let's.
And then
Cody
you set up, and then
buyout
you set up
market.
Rock, and then you set up Rock Roman at the LA one. You got to book Rock a year in advance. You know, he's already in LA.
or you
so
do
he
it
can
2
just
years
stop
in
by.
advance and
He
do it
can
at
just stop
WrestleMania
by.
40.
Yeah.
Where's WrestleMania
the
40
biggest,
big?
the WrestleMania 40. I'm guaranteeing this now. Guaranteed. The tagline is going to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time because it's 40.
I hate it. I hate it. All right,
It's
let's
gonna
go to the
be-
next one. Match of the night, probably right here. next.
39 has not been announced, but it's rumored to be Vegas, which makes sense.
Ooh.
That'd be hot. That would be hot. All right, let's get to potentially match of the night, match of the weekend. Edge versus AJ Styles. Two geezers going at it who are honestly in their prime at this time. AJ, since Omos turned on him, has went back to being a babyface, which is great. I like heel and I like babyface AJ. And Edge has taken on this new like evil persona. I mean, he changed his theme song. I think it's another Alter Bridge song. I'm pretty sure he uses now. But he's kind of like rocking the suits and
Yeah, I really
he's-
like that he reinvented himself
it's
again.
insane.
This
He's
is like
honestly just
the-
like
I think this is definitely
His last iteration.
something he thought of like while he was on the shelf and was
Yeah.
like, if I could be like a bad guy again, like this is what I want to do.
Without being
like how Hardy thought of Matt Hardy thought of the whole broken character while he was like away for a
Broken.
couple months while he was broken. But yeah, I think Edge definitely thought about this and was like, this is a cool character. I
this
want to
could
play
go
this
either
before I'm
way
done.
too.
Yeah, and this isn't like regular heel Edge from like 06.
No,
like
this is
Rated
like
R Superstar.
this is a
No,
dirt-
this isn't slimy. Edge
it's like
get the
Edge
belt.
fused with like Undertaker, but still like Brood tendencies. But like
It's kind of
cool.
You know what it
It's
is?
pretty cool.
It's kind of Edge mixed with like Aleister Black.
yeah.
I think
like that.
I think that's a good.
I think that's fair. Yeah. Justin, you were saying it. You can go either way. Who are you taking, bud?
Oh God,
he's gonna go AJ.
Yeah, I am, because whenever he's
He
in a
always
match,
takes
I
AJ.
always go AJ, but it's never fucking worked out for me, and I'll still do it again.
Who you like?
I'm trying to think like what
I'm not
Mania
changing my
win
pick.
does AJ have?
Jericho?
Does AJ have like
Jericho,
He
right?
has,
Or do you lose to Jericho?
He lost.
He lost.
I don't remember.
What about McMahon? Didn't he fight McMahon?
He beat McMahon.
Yeah, that's
beat
not a.
Orton at 35.
He did beat Orton.
He
I guess
beat
that's 10
Nakamura
years
at 34.
That was a stinker.
Was that a title match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yep.
Nakamura,
Nakamura took him to Penis Punch City. After.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's right. That was. Oh, that's right. That's when
he lost in the
Nakamura was.
Boneyard.
Yeah.
He lost in the Boneyard. Yeah.
And last year.
Give me Edge. You know what? Give me Edge.
Oh, jeez.
Solidify the evil character.
I will.
I got his entire
Edge me, Clark.
Oh, he won. He was with Omos last year, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe
I got his
so.
entire card. So 16, he lost to Jericho. 7.
Edge.
Edge. Are we talking?
No, AJ. What do you mean?
Oh,
16?
AJ.
Oh, 2016. I'm thinking of WrestleMania.
He's 4-2 at WrestleMania. His only
He's
losses are
4-2.
Taker and Jericho. McMahon, Nakamura, Orton, and the New Day. He all beat.
The New Day.
This is a toughie. Give me. I think this feud continues. Give me Edge. Give me Edge for now.
I feel like my heart,
continues.
I go with AJ, but obviously I do think it's going to be Edge. But I'm still picking AJ. Like I'm not flip flopping. But like for this new character to really get some traction, he needs a win.
Exactly.
He needs a win.
Also, maybe he loses to AJ and spirals even more.
That would also be
There's a
cool
definite
too.
chance of that.
Because it seems like this character is built out of a place of a dark, like depression pit that you could
And
fall
like
into.
desperation.
Yeah.
I like that. This could go far.
Yeah, this actually has potential.
If you throw a world title on that eventually,
You know what they got to do? What they didn't do with Aleister Black? Let
Too bad
Edge
it's
actually have
all
creative
stopped up.
control.
There you go. Exactly. And we're moving on to the next
Or
match.
McMahon just actually respects Edge, so he lets him have creative control.
Probably.
He doesn't respect anybody that's on the roster right now.
That is true.
Like besides like Roman and Brock. And like obviously the older guys who've like established themselves. But like even Seth, I don't think like has control.
Maybe a little.
A little bit, but I don't think like that much. Not like how Edge and like Cena and like Orton and stuff did.
No.
Justin, what are you doing?
Computer fucked up.
You're gonna
again.
make this so hard for the editor later. What's wrong with you?
I am the editor.
Don't you care?
No, I can't even see right
We
now.
pay that guy.
No, we don't. I pay myself. The screen is black, so
I pay myself serious money. All right, let's get to the next match on the card.
Do not pick your nose because we can see you.
should I put this lemon juice in my eye?
Sure.
Yes.
We have a celebrity match that honestly could be entertaining as anything.
Yes.
Because it's Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn.
Oh my
and
God,
what
we have
they're
3 celebrity matches then.
Pat's a wrestler. He's not a celebrity.
Pat's a wrestler.
I guess, yeah. He's still a celebrity. but
We have Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn and what they're calling an anything goes match.
Sammy should have made this a normal match.
Knoxville's
And
going
then
to
he
do
would've
stupid
won.
stunts. That's
Exactly. That's
Well,
why it's
he's
going to be
gonna have-
fun. Exactly.
He's gonna have other people come out too.
Yeah, the whole
Sammy's gonna
gang.
lose.
Evo.
Knoxville's winning.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
going to be
100%.
Knoxville.
I think Knoxville's
Sammy's the
winning
best loser in the game. He loses every
And
match.
does it
he's
well.
in.
too. He does do it well. So Knoxville all around.
God, I really hope
Hell
he goes
yeah.
to AEW at some
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Cut the hair, cut the beard, go back
Come
to
back.
being, the lovable Sami Zayn. That'd be fun.
Or just
I
be El
do like-
Generico again. Too.
I do like his current character though, like the nutcase. Like he does it very well.
He does do it well. He does.
Oh,
do it
he'll
well.
do. That's the other thing though. He'll just do anything really well
Yeah, he does.
because he's just really good.
Let's get to this cluster that we have right now of just, hey, you girls are women, We have a women's tag title that we forget about every year.
Friends.
And they just throw together a bunch of tag teams and say, do
Have
something.
at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have the women's tag team championship match, which is the champions, which I completely forgot they were champions, which is Zelina Vega and Carmella versus Sasha Banks. Yeah, versus Sasha Banks and Naomi versus Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, which is a hot team, versus Natalya and Sasha Banks.
There's been a lot of
Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler, my fault. I saw the SB and I got confused.
There's been a lot of tension here and there.
I want to know why they're friends.
And Carmella, so at least they're probably going to lose.
I
the
think
belts.
The titles change. I do think the titles change.
Woo, yeah.
Liv Morgan has entered the stage of her career where they're just throwing her with tag teams just to have her
they have
do
nothing
something.
for her to do. They made her a lesbian for a night and then forgot about that.
With that being said, I think her and Rhea win just because fuck it.
Cool. Good
They made her
reasoning.
lesbian for
They did with the wedding.
At least they did that with Rhea and then kept it, you know.
We were still in school when they were doing that. Like that was like late 2019.
We were young lads.
Oh god, that was hilarious.
I'm going with Team Bad reuniting Sasha Banks and Naomi. I think, they love Sasha. Why not give Sasha another WrestleMania moment? Oh, she doesn't really have one, really. She kind of loses a lot.
You lose it every year.
Give her a WrestleMania win.
Yeah.
There you go. Even better.
I agree. I'm gonna take Sasha and Naomi. They're the only people that matter. Why are Natalya and Shayna Baszler a team? Like legitimately.
They needed a 4 team and they fired everybody else. So they had no.
That is big facts.
Oh my god.
They
literally. Oh, also the last time the women's tag team championships were defended on a pay-per-view were
Jesse did his research for this pod.
They didn't defend any belts on pay-per-view.
No, they did it on like Raw.
The big titles.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So Justin, can you see us yet?
No.
He's not even trying. He's on his phone right now.
I gave up.
We're naked right now.
Oh,
anyways, 3 more matches on the docket. One doesn't matter. We'll get to that right now. It was thrown together this Monday on Raw, and that is Omos versus Bobby Lashley.
So
2 big boys bumping meat, or whatever Big E said. They'll be bumping their meats together. I think, honestly, I don't think Omos wins.
No, I really don't think so.
Building Omos.
Oh my god, what happened to my camera angle? There we go.
Yeah, you were like Joe.
Yeah,
talk about the Colts.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The first time Joe's been mentioned in a while. Anyways, Lashley, Omos. I'm gonna go Lashley.
Give me Lashley. I don't think they really have any steam behind Omos.
Yeah,
he's not a good giant. They've kind of moved away from giants in general.
His promos stink. Like they just plain stink.
He should have a handler or mouthpiece or someone with him to talk for him. Like he would have been really good if they were still doing a Hurt Business. Bring him in as like the Uber enforcer for him. Like that would have been really good.
Yeah, it would have been awesome.
That would have been great. Yeah. I don't know. Give me Omos, I guess.
Okay. I don't know. This is a toss up. All right. And now we're going to the last championship match on the docket for WrestleMania, which honestly could be a lot of fun. It's the Raw Tag Team Championship match, triple threat. RK Bro defending against the Street Profits and the Alpha Academy. What do you guys got?
I don't think Street Profits. They're fun.
They are fun,
but why take the belts off of RK Bro? Like they're a good tag team, and just once it's a ticking time bomb. Once they take the belts off of them, that's when Randy's probably going to turn on Matt at that point, and don't want to see that happen either because I like them together, and Alpha Academy's fine. So
great.
It's like
don't sound too thrilled about it.
It's kind of like sucky because you wish that like somebody would like beat Randy to the point and like betray him first, but like it doesn't make sense for Riddle to do that as a character.
Like
Stoners, you'd have to change him too much.
Yeah, Stoners are just lovable people. Like
you can't flip him that hard.
Yeah,
like you can't. So
unless you put him on like hard drugs.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going okay. I'm going RK Bro here.
Yeah, give me RK Bro.
I just think
I could really see Gable and Otis winning this. I really could. I think they have a better chance than the Street Profits.
they're entertaining.
honestly.
They're entertaining. I'll give them that. But
Gable always
time.
does good in everything that
he does. He does. I'm not ready to see RK Bro
break their necks
yet.
Should have been. He should have been Kurt Angle's kid.
Yeah, that's where they were going, and then they know. They know.
And then they know.
They know.
R.I.P. Jason Jordan.
Yeah. And lastly, Justin and I's main event for WrestleMania.
Oh,
the legend is back. Pat McAfee is back in a wrestling ring versus Austin Theory.
They're both gonna be jumping off of shit.
Yeah, and Pat's gonna pull out all the stops again.
You think AJ Hawk appears again? That'd be cool.
I think he's front row.
Yeah,
AJ Hawk, Darius Butler. Get the whole 2012 Colts out there.
My coworker Pat McAfee.
Yeah,
is Luck showing up?
Who?
Is Luck showing up?
I hope.
Justin's whole expression changed when I said Luck.
Justin, who are you taking?
Oh, give me Pat. Punt that social media fuck away.
I want to take Pat. I really want to take Pat.
Are you though?
I can't take Pat.
Yeah.
Pat said he's basically done after this. Austin Theory's young and he's actually very, very good. Austin Theory. I do like Austin.
No,
Theory.
I think he's very
selfie
capable.
Gimmick's kind of stupid, but I really like what he does in the ring and everything. Yeah. Oh, it hurts, but I'm going Austin Theory.
I am also going Austin Theory.
I'm sticking with Pat.
I'm not loyal like you, Justin.
Pat's going to be 0-2 in his wrestling career.
0-3. Did War Games.
0-3.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
War Games.
Oh, poor guy. But hey, he's a commentator. He's not a wrestler. Well, he is a wrestler, but all right. That does it for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2. If good stuff happens, which there will be some good and there'll probably be some stupid, expect a podcast of just condensing all of takeovers in both nights of Mania. We'll skip over the stupid parts, or actually we'll talk about the stupid parts because that's what makes it entertaining. But the unimportant parts we'll skip. And of course, we'll talk about probably the main event, Cody, and all that stuff. So if you want to listen to any of that stuff, make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. Follow our social medias on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at SportsDeathPod. That's SportsDEPT Pod. Like I said, a wrestling one coming next week after all this nonsense. NBA playoffs are starting. MLB opening day is a week from when we're recording this.
Hell yeah.
And mock draft and the mock draft too. And the mock draft coming up. So that's exciting stuff.
Justine's getting his big board ready.
I already have my big board ready.
Oh, he already has. He's already prepared, Justin. You're doubting
the guy.
You're doubting the kid. But stay tuned to all that fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next episode.